What is up, and welcome back to Mind of a Savage. I'm your host, Felipe Savage, and boy, has it been way too long. So for the past couple of weeks now, you might have not been seeing the regular scheduled videos going up. That's because I have been, as you can see, trying to spice up the videos as much as I can. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I've been doing a lot of streaming on Twitch. So if you want nonstop content of Mind of a Savage, Felipe Savage, myself, go head over to twitch.tv/ Felipe Savage 15. The F and S are capital, all together, no spaces. But I've been doing so much in these past 2 weeks, to better the channel. I've got videos lined up and, just more content. Not more content. Well, it is more content. More content we have coming up, and I'm trying to get it out there with a little bit more better quality. We got the green screen going. Um, we got a bunch of stuff going now. We got the Elgato Stream Deck. So you might be seeing me, opening and closing some pages now. We kind of do slides. We still raw and uncut. We're still raw and uncut because we don't do post editing. This all happens in one shot. If I mess up, you see me mess up, and that's not getting taken out of the video. But yeah, like I've been doing a lot of stuff. One has been something I've been wanting to show you guys, which is bada bing, bada boom, babsticles. This is my new Twitch logo. I'll get me out of there for a second. This is my new Twitch logo, and this logo I am very, very, very proud of. This is something I have been working on, you know, by myself. I had help from a very, very, very special woman, that being my mom. She helped me out a little bit here. Well, not a little bit, a lot. And I want to say thank you to mom. Appreciate you for helping me. And we're getting a lot of stuff done, people. We're getting a lot of stuff done for the channel, not only for the channel, but the Twitch stream as well. Let me get myself back in there. But like, yeah, we've been just grinding, and I've been wanting to show you guys. If you do follow me on social medias, you've seen tastes of this. Here and there, you've seen the thing, but this is the finished product. This is my Twitch streaming logo behind me. We do have the Mind of a Savage logo right there. Yeah, but I hope this mic wasn't blocking it. But yeah, we do still have that logo for this here. But I just wanted to show my, gaming side, my creative side. This was actually done on what was it? Photoshop. Um this took me quite some time to do, but we got it done. I feel I like it. I like the colors. I like the pop it has. You can see the savage in there. You could also see, what I see myself in video game form. Chiseled. Let me get myself out there real quick. Chiseled bod, 100% long hair, down to the tippity toe. But yeah, this is something I've been working on. We have so much other things I've been working on. Um, you know, Content has been like so much, in the sense of I've been wanting to put out so much content, but I started to think about, where I want this channel, how far I want this channel to go, and I see so much for this channel. I've grown in the last 8 videos, 8 or 9 videos. I think that, I get better each and every video, and I want to be better in each and every video, each and every podcast, because this is a video podcast. This is a place where I come, just to talk about things that I feel on my mind. This is Mind of a Savage. This will always be Mind of a Savage. This will not be somewhere, that gets inflated by, let's say, just one specific thing. We're not just doing one specific thing. We're not just talking about video games. We do talk about video games a lot because that's a big part of my life. But that's not what we are. We're not a video game channel. We're Mind of a Savage video podcast. That's what we do. And I want to say thank you for each and every person again that has liked, commented, subscribed, have been there since video 1. And again, it hasn't been that long because it what we started this channel in August, early August, or late July, and we're here now almost 3 months in, and we're looking to get better. I've said in previous videos, just like the mind itself, we grow, and we are growing, and we are learning. And honestly, thank you for those that again have been supportive of me. You know, taking the leap and doing a podcast by myself as to where I was when it was in fair shake. You know, it was a natural and organic experience of friends just coming together and talking about things they love. Now I'm here by myself. I'm doing the same exact stuff, and it's awesome. And I appreciate you guys for coming along for the ride. But I have to say, the people that dislike my videos, I'm not mad at you. If you disliked it for any reason, thank you for disliking it. Because you're only making me grind harder. It's only making me grind harder. It just makes me want to continue to get better at this craft. It continues to make me want to get better at doing whatever it is that you think I'm not doing to your liking. Am I doing this for you? No, not at all. I'm doing this for myself. But thank you for the motivation. Thank you for the dislikes. I appreciate you. For everybody that has given me positive feedback and has given me positive criticism, I appreciate you. You guys know who you are. You know, again, we're improving each and every day, each and every video. We have so many videos lined up. Trust me, we will not be taking another 2 week break ever again. And it wasn't even a break. I was doing massive amount of work towards the channel in those 2 weeks. Towards this channel and my stream. So we're doing so many things left and right, and I'm not overwhelmed. I feel very much on top of everything. I just didn't want to put out content in those 2 weeks that I wasn't proud of. So I said, you know what? Let's backlog a bunch of videos, work on them. And now I'm excited for what's coming next. So again, we'll keep this up in the background the whole time. Let you guys give me some feedback. What y'all think about that? Again, this is not the Mind of a Savage logo. The Mind of a Savage has its own logo. This is my streaming logo. Again, I'm going to plug that in one more time. Twitch.tv/Felipe Savage 15, all one word. FNS are capital. We're grinding there every single day. Minimum, we go 4 hours. Minimum a day. Maximum, we've hit tens. We've hit tens. Non-stop Warzone content. Non-stop Genshin Impact, which we're going to talk about that game today. We're just non-stop gaming content. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Thank you if you made it past that super long intro. But here we go. I got so much to talk about. But we got to first talk about the WoW situation that's happened in these past 2 weeks. Because I'm going to go over a bunch of things that happened in the past 2 weeks. Both gaming-wise, movie-wise, music-wise. We're dabbling with just about everything today. But yeah, first off, gaming-wise. Or not gaming-wise, business-wise. Let's say business. We've been talking about a lot about business standpoints and why some companies in the gaming industry take these type of, deals and partnerships. We got to talk about the big kahuna, which is GameStop and Microsoft. GameStop on its hands and knees right now. Who goes to GameStop anymore? Who is tired of getting gypped off, getting $5 for their $65 game that they price tag at $60 when they buy it from you for $2? Who wants to do that anymore? Nobody. So they are going bankrupt, or what have been bankrupt, and they're closing so many stores left and right. And they could say it's COVID. Yeah, it could probably be COVID. Has added something? Has it added a lot? No. You're not playing me. You're not getting me, GameStop. You're not telling me right now, oh, we're closing down 400 or 500 stores because of COVID. Who you think you are? Who you think you are, GameStop? Who you think you're fooling me? No. You aren't closing because of that. You're closing because people are tired. Your consumers, the people that have been loyal to you, going to midnight releases and pre-ordering games left and right from you guys and taking that shit membership, you know? Like, those people are tired, man. On top of that, who buys physical copies? I want to say, maybe, I don't think it's a 50-50 split. I don't think 50% buy disc and 50% buy digital. I don't think that. I want to say, if I have to be real, 70-30. 70% of all gamers buy their games digital. Why? One, it never breaks. Your game never breaks. Your game never gets scratched, so you can play your game an infinite amount of times. Two, if you're on Xbox, or I don't know if it's the same for PlayStation 4, I gotta look into this, but on Xbox, you can basically get 2 copies for your $60 price tag. So for $60, you're basically getting 2 copies because you get game share. Me and my brother, we get 2 copies of every game for $60. Let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. When he buys a physical game, do I get to use it? I would have to borrow it. So we don't do that. You know, we don't. That's not smart purchase if you buy a physical. So that being said, we know why you're not doing good, because people are tired because they get these physical copies, and let's say they don't like the game, or let's say, you know what, the game wasn't of their liking. Immediately, that game is not price tag at $30 when you bring it back to the store, and that's if it's a good game. That's if it's a good game, like a triple A, really good game, like a hype game. You're not getting 30. You're probably getting like 28 if it's not. You play the game 20 seconds. You rip the plastic off. You literally didn't even play. You just took the plastic off. How much are we at right there? How much are we at? We're like maybe $30 starting price, and it goes lower if the game sucks, man. And I'm telling you, this is where I feel like GameStop has failed, and it's, if you had this whole trade-in thing going for you, and I know you ain't trying to give people $100 for a game most likely nobody's gonna buy because they traded it in 5 years after the game was actually, worth playing. But you can't do this 75 cents. Oh, for 100 games? Well, let's chalk you up at 789 because they give you the craziest numbers. They don't even give you whole numbers. They give you something that you can't divide by 2 most of the time. You got 348.48. What? What is 348.48? What are you talking about? Where's that extra 48 coming from? And you got to take that on the chin. You got to take that on the chin because you want that new game. And that's, that's the thing, man. They should have just stuck to something really, really smart. Like, hey, if you come in with that game an hour after purchase, give people an hour. We'll give you $50. We'll give you 50 of your dollars back. You still get 15. You still keep the 15. Because they bought it for 65. That'd have been good. People would have said, "Oh, you know what? That's cool. I could do that. I could do that." Something. And again, maybe 50 is too much. Maybe 50 is too much. But you know what I mean? Give some type of deal there. Some type of deal to the people that's like actually going to you day in and day out. But let's talk about the actual thing at hand, which is GameStop multi-year, I believe, partnership with Microsoft. So basically they're gonna have all these Microsoft things at the store. like I think a Microsoft Surface will be every employee will have one, so it's more hands free. Like when you go into a Sprint store or a T-Mobile store, how they're walking around with like tablets and stuff like that, taking customers like that. They want to keep people away from the cash register until they buy. This is what I read. You can all find all this stuff online. Um, when I seen it, I said, okay, Microsoft, I like where you're going here. You're a huge company and you want to go and say, GameStop, we don't want you to go down because whatever reason. Maybe Microsoft's just being kind. Or maybe Microsoft has some, big game plan there. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, cool, right? But on the GameStop side of things, it's like, could this hurt Microsoft being affiliated this closely with GameStop? Do we now say, is it like the partnership that they have? How deep does it go? Because from what I've read, it's not really like I didn't read into the numbers like, oh, Microsoft bought 45% of the company. I don't know the numbers. You look them up. You tell me. You come back in the comments. Fine, whatever. But I'm thinking about it. I'm like, Microsoft buying Bethesda. Microsoft is going off on a tear through the gaming industry, trying to make sure they got their hand in everything, right? This is great for Microsoft. I've been bashing Microsoft, and I gotta give it to them when I gotta give it to them. They are doing great right now. But I don't know if you affiliate yourself with something like GameStop. They're not really power to the players. They're not. That's their slogan, but they're not. They don't really care about the player. Cause you care about the player, you care about, you know, can that player play afford these ridiculous, let's be real, ridiculous amounts that they be having on games and whatnot. It's not like they give you real discounts. And trust me, I've been a prime member, premium member, elite member of GameStop. Dude, I used to trade stuff in so much that I didn't even know there was like a points thing, and I swear to God, I was able to get like 6 games for free one time. That's how much I traded stuff in and bought from GameStop. Like I kid you not. So I don't know. To me, I just see it like, Microsoft, be careful with a company like GameStop. But let me know what you think down below. I really want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a good look for Microsoft? Do you think this will help GameStop, with the whole new approach to it, like going in and buying a game? You'll have a whole different experience than you had, waiting on this super sweaty line with all these people, that seem to only be there to say, how ask for how much they would get their all these games for, and then they ended up packing them all back into their bag because they heard some ridiculous 1487. Like that was GameStop for me. Every time I went to GameStop, I just wanted to buy a game, and I had to wait in the back of a line of like 15 people bringing 300 games each. Like that was a terrible experience. Terrible experience. And then it was like 2 people at the register, and it's just, if you've been to GameStop, you know what experiences I'm talking about. There were shitty experiences. Shitty. But hopefully with, being Microsoft, you know, bedazzled, shining with Microsoft equipment, maybe it gives us a new approach. Maybe it'll make me want to go and buy a physical copy. Or make me even go want to buy a controller from them. Because I don't even buy my controllers from them no more. Amazon, where you at? Best customer service ever. Don't gotta speak to nobody. Boom. Better. It's it. It's here. It's on the way. I don't gotta wait for Timmy to ask his mom, can he get this game? I don't know. Microsoft, be careful. We talk about GameStop here. Talk about GameStop here. But that being said, I give it to you. Staying on the topic of Microsoft though, Phil Spencer said on an article that they have no obligation to release Bethesda games on any other platform. And you know what I did? I fucking smiled because he's right. You bought Bethesda for however million, billion, gazillion dollars. Microsoft, Phil Spence, Major Nelson. And I see any Bethesda game on PS4, PS5. Oh, you got played, brother. You got played. You got played. You know what that is? You can single-handedly bring players over to Xbox by having a studio like Bethesda under your fucking wing. That only Bethesda games are on your console. You know what that is? That dude, imagine every Elder Scrolls player, every like all the big Bethesda games. Imagine all the people that play on PS4 or PC or whatever. Oh, now from now on, all our games are gonna be on Xbox One, Xbox Series X. We're talking a large amount. They have some loyal fan bases. Like those games have really loyal fan bases that like buy every single copy, every single expansion. So Phil Spence, you are right. You don't have the obligation, and that's the route you should go. Do not put any Bethesda games on PlayStation. As much as I know, I'm gonna buy a PlayStation. Do not, and I'm telling ya, do not put any Bethesda games on PlayStation. That's it. That's it. Y'all won that. Y'all won that. That's yours to keep. You don't go in and spend a $2 million and you and your arch nemesis of 20 years. You don't go and buy a yacht and be like, well, you could use the yacht on Tuesdays. Get your own fucking yacht. Who are you? You know, if you understand, you understand. Jesus, come on. But I'm for real. Like, I don't see There's first off, if Xbox having bought Bethesda, and anybody thinks that Xbox owes anything to anyone other than their Xbox fans, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Listen, I'm be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. At first, when I seen this whole thing break, the whole Bethesda and Xbox thing, I know we talked about this in a couple of video episodes already, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. Since they bought that company, I have been really thinking, yo, Microsoft can actually, and I said it, and I still believe it. As of right now, I still believe it. PS5 will have the first 6 months to a year in that console war of this upcoming, next generation console war. I still believe it. But slightly every day I start thinking more and more about this Bethesda purchase, and I'm really thinking, wait, they actually might. Xbox might. I mean, they might take it depending how they launch games, depending on how frequently they launch games, and how many games are fully gonna be able to take control of the power of the Series X. Because that's another thing. Why am I gonna buy Series X if these games aren't really gonna be using the full power of this? If it has 12 teraflops, that game better use 12 teraflops. Don't be coming to me with 2 teraflops. Now you could be down below. Well, savvy, like games don't really care about teraflops. They don't use them at all. I want you to start using teraflops because why am I buying your Series X? Well, not me because I'm not buying it, but the other people. I'm speaking on behalf of the consumers of Xbox Series X, brother. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not talking in my shoes because I'm not buying that shit. They ain't getting your boy leaps. Nah, they trying to because they listening to me. I feel like they really listening to me. Guys, think about it. Go back to my podcast, my episodes and look at how all the things I said Xbox need to do. I said it what they needed to do, and they've been doing it. What I said, they need games. Buys Bethesda. Are you kidding me? You could call me Nostra Leaps from now on. You guys know Nostradamus? Nostra Leaps. Sheesh, man. I'm telling y'all, Microsoft is getting into a rhythm here that's like nothing's gonna surprise me. You could tell me tomorrow that EA Play has turned into the whole purchase of EA from Microsoft, and I wouldn't even say nothing. Now all the 2K players and all the Mad players could only play their game on Xbox. I mean, whatever sells consoles. You know what I mean? Can they pull something off like that? They probably could. To be honest with you, you tell EA, look, here's 10 bills. You know, give us every right to every game under the sun on EA. My boy, what PlayStation gonna have? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you. I don't think they do it, but that would be cool if they did. Cause I know EA Play is coming to Game Pass, I believe. This coming November. And we gotta talk about November. We gotta talk about November, people. My gaming people. November is stacked right now with video games. We just coming off of this past weekend. Since like Thursday of last week. This is coming out the 21st. So about the 15th. From the 15th to the 20th, the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta. That is a mouthful, yes. But we got it out without stuttering. Congrats. Let's go. That beta was out, and boy, did I play the crap out of this beta. It was amazing. I think that there was a lot of things they can fix about that, and I'm excited to see what the final product looks like in November 13th, I believe. Yes. I'm excited to see that product, but there are some things they got to tweak, some things they got to fix, but it was very enjoyable. It was very fun. Again, another plug for the stream, twitch.tv/Felipe Savage 15. All one word, F and S are capital, right? We got so much content of that up there. The VODs are there. You can go and watch that. Have a great time. Yeah, but it was a really, really good. It was really, really good. I think I want to see some changes, but we spoke about that in like I think episode 1 about what we wanted to see in Call of Duty, and we saw a lot of things. We saw a lot of things I wanted to see: vibrant colors, great gunplay, great mechanics that they're bringing back, and also bringing in more new mechanics that are pretty cool. Like it's a really good game. But speaking of that being released in November, man, we have so many good games releasing in November. So many good games that are releasing DLC like Beyond Light for Destiny 2. That's gonna be amazing. Cyberpunk 2077, ladies and gentlemen, it is happening this November 19th. I want to keep you guys posted because I've been posted on this game for so long. I want to keep you guys posted week after week, episode after episode. You will have like a counter. We'll try to start a counter, like a countdown to Cyberpunk, because I'm ecstatic for that game. I think that if you're a fan of GTA, if you're a fan of first person shooters, I think that this is something that really meets in between. I'm stoked to see if that what I just said actually comes true, and it's actually like a GTA meets FPS shooter, just in a mixed bag of awesomeness. But yeah, November's lining up. Well, November's lining up to be a fucking killer of a month for games. Like my wallet is screaming right now. Right, I kid you not. They have so many games. All the games that are launching for the new systems. The new systems are coming out. Like November is gonna go down as one of the best months for gaming in a long time. I'm sad that Halo 5 isn't gonna meet that. November 5th. November. I wouldn't say 15th, but not being released in November. That kind of sucks. That's kind of a bummer. But you have so many other games coming out that really speak to like saying, hey, this is a game I want to play. This is a game I want to try. I'm saddened by a few games like Outriders is a game we're going to talk more about here on the podcast, in due time. But yeah, like there's so many games coming out in November that I think that for the gamers out there, again, like look out for them. Look out for them because they're gonna be absolute bangers. And I think that, given COVID-19 and everybody working from home, this is that time that if you said, I want to try a new game or anything, there's a bunch coming out. So, go enjoy, find a game that you would like to play and go play it. That being said, um I think that I'm as much as I'm hyped for all these games, as much as I am ecstatic for all these games, this is also could be a lot of games that come out will probably be shadowed, like pushed into the dark because some games are more hyped than others, some games are marketed better than the others, and that's just the game, that's just the way the cookie crumbles for gaming. But like, with a powerhouse game like COD, with a powerhouse game like Destiny, and powerhouse game like Cyberpunk, it just leaves like so much so much room for every other game. And it's like I want to know if there's any game besides those games that you guys are looking forward to in November. Like I know Godfall for PlayStation and PC is coming out. I know Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming out. There's so many games in November. So I want to know which games are you guys interested in playing coming this November, and are you guys excited for anything like that isn't those huge games like Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, and Destiny Beyond Light and Cyberpunk. Oh man, into um other things that I've been thinking about. I had on my mind. I recently finished watching The 100. I don't know if you guys know about this show. The 100 is a show that you can fully see on Netflix. It has all the seasons on Netflix. I think it's like on a CW or some one of those shows regularly. I don't know. I don't really care about the actual show when it comes out, on TV. I don't have TV. I don't buy cable. I buy Netflix because cable's trash. You see an episode and then you're excited. You want to see the next another episode, but you gotta wait a whole week. Nah, don't give me that. So I just only do Netflix. I want to know if you guys do that. Are you guys Netflix only? Are you guys do you guys buy cable? Sorry about that. I'm just getting so many notifications, but um yeah, I want to know if you guys do that. If you guys don't buy cable either, or don't have cable because you don't care to watch TV. Like I've had cable in the past, and I just feel like I never really have like time. Like I never find myself saying, "Oh man, I want to turn the TV on and watch some cable." You got your sports and your Sunday footballs and your basketballs every now and then. Like, but I could go without that personally. Me, I could go without that. I don't know. Can you live without cable? Yes, I have lived without cable for so long that I really don't care. I want to know, but what do you guys? How about y'all? Do y'all are y'all pro cable or pro con cable? Wait, it's the opposite of pro con. Are you pro cable or are you not pro cable? There we go. We'll go with that. Yeah, seriously, like um Yeah, so as I was saying, I've been watching the 100, and I just finished the series, and the 100 is basically without spoilers, minimal spoilers, no spoilers. We don't do spoilers. We don't do because I hate people that spoil shows or videos. Thing, but the 100 is a phenomenal show that I just finished watching, and man, the ending was, ah man, would me saying the ending was perfect be a spoiler? I don't think so. We're gonna go with that. The ending was perfect. The ending to the series was perfect. To the show. The ending to the show was perfect. And it just got me thinking, man. How the fact that how perfect this show is, and you probably never heard of it, or if you have, great. You know what I'm talking about. The show's amazing. But a show like this, like they could get their ending right, but a show like Game of Thrones that I'm talking about, I've read a statistic that only 1% of people that watch TV, only 1% don't even know Game of Thrones exists, right? I don't know if that's a true statistic, but if it is, the fact that all these people around the world know what Game of Thrones is and they got that ending so wrong pisses me off. Like, dude, listen. Uh, uh, I'm a snow. I'm a snow. I'm a bastard for the watch, bro. Like, why? Why that ending? Like, why? 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 And it just got me thinking. Like, man, we need more shows to finish out. And what I mean by finish out is like, if it's a good show, you better not cliffhanger me at the end. You better not make me think, well, maybe it could have ended like this. You end that show correctly. You end it correctly. Because now I'm here thinking that I'm a better show writer than the show writers. I could have ended that motherfucker in 2.2 seconds. You ask me what happened? Jon Snow becomes the king of the North and the South and the East and the West. That would have been dope. Come on, man. You could have finished that show so much better. And it pisses me off that a show like the 100, again, amazing show, but I'm pretty sure not a lot of people know the show. And it's on Netflix, right? It wasn't only on Netflix. It was on TV, and Netflix purchases the season, and it goes on Netflix. But it's on Netflix, all the seasons, and it's of it doesn't the seasons, they go so well together. They fit so perfectly together. Are there some seasons better than the others? Yes, every show has that. But the ending was perfect. Now, is that an opinion? Yes, of course it is. Right? It's my opinion, but this is mine of a savage. This isn't mine of everybody else. So deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. But seriously, um, it got me mad that well, it didn't get me mad because I was so happy that the show ended the right way and the way that I was super satisfied. That it got me thinking how furious I was when I seen the ending of Game of Thrones. So I would like to know if you have watched Game of Thrones, if you can word it to me in the comment section down below, how would you have ended that series? Go ahead and do that. Take your time, spell check it if you want to, but I'm telling you, I can't be the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But why is it shows of that caliber, of Game of Thrones caliber, can't get it right? Is it the fact that so many people watched this show and the show was so big that maybe there's no real perfect ending? Maybe. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. I don't know. I'm still to this day I'm like, Dang, they really didn't just do that to us, right? They didn't just make me sit here and fall in love with this show to smack me in the face for saying, "Got him! You watched every episode twice." Because I'm a two timer. I don't know if you're a two timer. You watch it you watch it the day it releases and before the next episode. That's how I used to watch my Game of Thrones. So I would watch an episode, right? The episode from last week, the new episode, and then the next week I'll watch the episode from last week and then the new episode. Why I do that is because I like to be refreshed. I like to come at the newest episode with a, oh yeah, that happened last week and that happened last week. And also rewatching something isn't a bad thing because you pick up on stuff that you might have like zoomed by because you were so excited before this new episode. Let me know down below how you guys watch y'all shows. You know, when you do watch it week to week. Because again, I'm not a week to week guy, but Game of Thrones made me a week to week guy. I'm a Netflix and binge. But when I did do it, and this is probably why I don't do it no more, because I watched it week after week after week, waited week after week for that. You can't be serious. You can't be. You can't be. You can't be. Come on, Game of Thrones. Give us a new final season. Man. Sheesh. Oh man. That's about it. That's about it for this episode. We got so much more in store. We got the green screen working in the back. We're improving each and every day. Like I said, be ready. Be ready because we are doing new and improved shit here on Mind of a Savage. I'm telling you. Appreciate everybody. Stay tuned. Stay ready. We're popping off. Are you going to be there? I know I am. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you stood this long, man, you're the GOAT. Like, for real. Pat yourself on the back because listening to me for 42 minutes, that's an achievement. You just unlocked 50 gamer score for doing that. I appreciate you. Again, I'm going to be saying I appreciate you every single video and every single moment I can because I truly, truly do. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, you already know. Have a good day. Have a good night. Get going, ladies and gentlemen, because I know you got this. And goodbye.